Have you ever seen a brand's ad stay live for 2 months, maybe? Well, when this happens, it often happens for the same reason. And today I'm going to show you what that reason is. And I'm going to show you as well the exact systems that these brands use to stop their meta ads from dying every 2 weeks. If you guys don't know who I am, I'm Jaheim King. I've broken down over 100 sales letters on my own, and I've broken down 30 plus on my YouTube channel publicly. I've also made many trials. I dropped out of a couple trials, and I'm obsessed with this craft. So before we get into it, let's think called the believability hierarchy. Your brain is wired to give more weight to experts and people outside of your circle. So I don't know if you guys ever experienced this, but I have. Like my mom would tell me, "Hey, Jaheim, you need to get a haircut." But then I would go to a fast food chain and I'd meet a barber there, and the barber's like, "Hey, man, like, do you need a haircut? Because first impression is everything. And the reason why you're probably not being blessed in your life is because you don't even take care of yourself. And you can do that by simply taking care of your hair." Now, there's something that has elevated that barber's words over what my mom has said. And the reason why is because your brain is wired to give more weight to experts and specialists. And this goes down to the similar thing where your mom, or somebody you might close to you might say, "Clean your room," and then a mentor might say, "Clean your room," and you do the same thing. This translates into advertisements because when you are able to have that authority and be that expert, the people give more weight to your saying. But if you miss this next part, none of this will even matter in the first place. Distance in our perceived mind creates value, and value creates expertise. So when our mind tends to ignore things that is familiar to us. For example, if I go outside right now, everything's familiar. Maybe if I see a clown on the street, that's a pattern interrupt. So the ad has to start with a pattern interrupt because all these ads are the same thing. But let's keep going. There's something called reframing, and this goes with the mechanism. Now, with a mechanism, you're always going to have the same solution mechanism, which is the desired effect that your product will have on the problem of your viewer. Now, with the unique mechanism problem, which is the whole point of this video, we must get it right by reframing the problem in a better way. For example, when my mom told me I need a haircut, I know I need a haircut, but I didn't know that I really needed a haircut until the barber came up to me and said, "Hey, you're missing opportunities." So in order for us to really need a solution, we have to have a problem that is unanswered. But most people know that they have a problem, but they don't think it's a big deal. And so reframing the unique mechanism is the most important part, and that is done by the advertisement. And we'll go deeper into that. The ad problem that is happening today is that everybody is numb to the same ads. Everybody is numb to the same unique mechanism problem. The same problems. Okay, you're constipated. I know I'm constipated. That's it. Okay, you have acne. I know I have acne. So when stimulus is repeated, attention will drop by 89%. This is a Harvard neurobiological study because of perceptual habituation, which is your brain tends to ignore things that is familiar to it. And this completely drops your conversion rate. The solution is a new mechanism problem. It's reframing the problem as something that is novel to the viewer. For example, in an old ad, you might say in a constipation pill supplement, right? You might say you have constipation. They're gonna ignore it. Oh, this is just another ad. But novel stimulus, something novel would be, hey, there's something called the K-bend trap, which is in your colon where there's a bend in your colon and it clogs up. Right there is where all your poop gets stuck and you can't take a dookie. And it hardens like concrete. And now they're like, oh, the K-bin trap. I need something to solve that issue. And so they're like, okay, well, I'm gonna buy this supplement, this Emma supplement or something. That's where I got this VSL thing K-bin from. And this recovers the conversion because you've reframed the problem in something that is novel to them, and so now they will seek to satisfy that problem, to solve it with your mechanism, with your unique mechanism solution. And this is the only way to do that. So in summary, old ad equals mom, or the ads that are familiar equals your mom. Hey, clean your room. Hey, you need a haircut. Hey, make your bed. But the new mechanism is the barber, is the expert. In fact, there was a book called Make Your Bed by William H. something. And brother, how many times have you been told to make your bed by your parents? But somehow this book sold over 3 million copies. Why? Because he reframed the problem in a way that's unique to his viewers. And we as humans tend to ignore that which is familiar. So the whole point is, the system of starting this is reframe it, reframe your problem in a way that is novel. And the way to do that, you will go on ChatGPT, excuse me, this is my, and then you'll say, this is me making a new video. You'll say basically, what's another way to reframe this problem? Or what's another way to have this unique mechanism what's a better way to explain this problem? What's a better way to express the same similar problem but in a different and unique way? Instead of just saying you're constipated, you'll say the K-bin trap. You'll say the Dookie trap or something of that nature. But I hope you guys like this video. If you guys are looking for something more on the UMP, you might be missing it. Go check out my latest video on that. I'm going to pin it in the description or in the top right now. So go check that out. You don't want to miss it. It's about believability in your unique mechanism. Ciao.